We're gonna start this off by browning or crisping up about 4 or 5 pieces of bacon. So in the bacon grease, which is pretty hot, I am going to saute some onion and some zucchini that I chopped up pretty small. And then this is riced cauliflower. I just used it in the chopper. It's probably a cup and a half maybe of the cauliflower, a half of a yellow onion, and then 1 zucchini. And then to my veggies, I'm going to add some garlic, granulated garlic, of course. Some black pepper. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. I have my bacon that I fried up. I'm going to chop that up into pieces. And then I'm going to set my oven to 375. Flipping that out all over the place. The cauliflower is trying to escape there. Smells good. So we are going to cheat a little bit, and I bought rotisserie chicken instead of cooking it myself. We're gonna, while the veggies are cooking, I am going to make up the creamy stuff that goes in it. So we're gonna put about a cup and a half of cottage cheese. And I know, I don't like cottage cheese, but we're gonna blend it up. I can eat cottage cheese on lasagna. I can eat it on cooked things. Kind of weird. I don't know why that is, but put it in my little Ninja chopper. I have my son over tonight, so I'm making a little more than the recipes that I saw online. And I'm making a bigger mess. So we'll see how this goes. So we're going to blend this up. Want it to be a creamy consistency. So, then I'm going to add a half cup of cream or sour cream. or whatever's left in here, probably. And then I'm gonna add a half of a block of cream cheese. Hopefully it will fit in there. If you haven't checked out our video on overnight oats, you might check it out. That's what all these jars are for. I gotta make some of that up tonight so everybody will have breakfast tomorrow. Hopefully I didn't overstuff it. Whoop. That's all the creamy goodness. Now I'm going to put the seasonings in here. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. Some granulated garlic. Some onion powder. Some black pepper. Mix this up one more time. All right. That smells good too. See how big of a mess I can make. I don't know if I can take that out without making a huge mess. Got my 5 slices of bacon. I'm just gonna chop it up. I know my knife skills, they're probably impressing the heck out of you. I'm definitely not a professional chef, as you can tell just by my videos. I try to cut out all my chopping. Maybe I should put it in there just for the comedy relief. And then for the chicken, I just chop it right up in the container. I don't get it out of the container. And I just make cuts down in there, all different directions. Usually hits about all of it. I told you I had the oven heating up to 375, I think. Because I just don't want huge chunks in there of the chicken. I have my baking dish. I'm gonna spray it with some cooking spray. I use olive oil cooking spray. Dump the chicken in. The only thing I haven't done yet are the cheeses, and we're going to do the cheeses next. Make sure to get these bigger pieces. You don't want super small pieces, but you don't want big chunks. I don't make it shredded. You can buy those containers of chicken at Walmart. This is quite a bit of chicken. So got the chicken, got the bacon. These are those veggies, the cauliflower rice, the squash, and the onion that we sauteed up earlier. This is low carb, guys, and it's going to be amazing. You can already tell by the smells. So we're gonna put a scoop of this psyllium powder, and it's supposed to help make it a little creamier and thicker, like a thickening agent. I'll put another scoop because I'm making a bigger batch. Hopefully that's not too much. So I have that in there. I'm gonna add some mozzarella cheese. Hoping I got a big enough pan. And we're gonna add some gouda. So probably about 4 ounces of each, the gouda and the... I'm gonna see if I can do this without making a mess. You could do this in a bowl and then dump it in the pan, which is probably what I should have done. And we're just gonna try without getting it all over the cabinet and mix all this stuff together. We get all that cheese mixed in and all that sauce mixed in. And the psyllium powder. And like I said, you could do this in a bowl. Probably make it a lot easier. And what I was saying before the kids came in was it's supports digestive health, blood sugar levels, healthy weight, maintains regularity, helps feel fuller, and healthy cholesterol levels. That's what that psyllium powder is good for. But it is supposed to make this creamier and thicker. So we'll see how that does. Next time I think I'll mix it up in a bowl. Got all that bacon and the veggies and the chicken. Don't want any pockets of just chicken. Looks like I got it pretty well mixed together. Okay, we're gonna put this in the oven for about 25 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna shred up some more gouda and mozzarella to put on top, but I'll bring you back whenever I pull it out of the oven the first time. So this is what we got going on so far. It's been baking about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna top it with some gouda. There's about a half of the rest of it, so another 4 ounces. And then this mozzarella I'm putting on there because that gives it that crunchy top brown that you want it to look like. So there's 8 ounces of gouda and 8 ounces of mozzarella in this. And we're gonna stick it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes till it's a little golden. Here it is, straight out of the oven. It's bubbly, it's golden, and we're gonna let it set for about 5 minutes before we dig in.